Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to make your Tuesday even Tuesier. The Vaudacity Network brings you Deep Cuts. Tonight's episode is about vices. Please welcome your host, the one, the onlyest, the choosiest, Nicole Pierce.
Hello, honey, welcome. Welcome to another episode of Deep Cuts. Thanks for being here tonight. Beside me, I have my husband, Mike Pierce.
Hey, everybody.
We're going to play some songs for you, but I will also introduce everyone else that's with us tonight. So, in no order, we've got Paul and Jamie Carganilla. Woo! Hey, guys. We've got
Hi,
Amanda Benjamin. Yay, Amanda! And David Benjamin. Yay, David!
Hey. I'm hungry. Is anybody else hungry?
Yes, Taco Bell Crunch Wrap. Sounds good.
I'm like never hungry before the show because I'm always so nervous.
Aww.
I can't eat.
No, I eat at like 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. I'm like, it's dinner time. I need to eat now.
You got a schedule.
I do.
I think that's my problem. Is I actually ate around 6 o'clock too, and
Good, it
that's
was amazing.
like an hour or two earlier than I usually eat. So
You
my
need
body's
second
like,
dinner.
What the hell, man?
Yeah.
And around 10:30, I'm like, so Grubhub sounds good. Like,
What drivers are around?
right?
Ah.
Well, it's so nice to see you guys. It's been so long since I feel like we've been on a show. I don't know.
I know we were just saying in soundcheck, like you guys go everywhere all the time. Like even is your life?
I know. I don't understand
You
it.
tell me. I don't know.
There's just too many fun things to not do all of them.
I know.
We live life by the YOLO motto or whatever.
That is the
Oh,
only
that's
way to
awesome.
live, honestly. It really is the only way to live because, like, not to, like, hijack this thread, but, like, I heard a quote the other day and I have not been able to forget it, but it was, the biggest mistake that people make is thinking they have time.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, like, hit me like a ton of bricks. Like,
Who
you always
posted
think,
that?
like,
I saw it on Facebook.
I don't even know, girl. I don't know, but I was
saw
just
it.
like, oh shoot, yeah, that's so true. Like you always think, oh, I have time, I'll do it later. Like, what if you don't have time? Go on.
True.
Not to be
No. That's. I mean, this is just like an open. Even though I'm hosting or whatever, like that's what Deep Cuts is about.
Deep
Like, we're all
Cuts.
just.
You've been on Deep Cuts. We just talk.
We talk.
It's a
Yeah,
hangout.
we don't
Not a
actually
lot.
do any music.
Oh.
It's a myth.
That's why the show ends up being like 3 hours long because we're just...
But you also did we talk about how like the memes you see on Facebook? Like my parents don't know how to use like jargon or whatever. Somebody was like,
Vernacular.
"Oh my gosh, it's really late and it's rainy and I'm driving home," and mom says, "Be safe, YOLO." Like,
Oh. Your mom said that.
no, like somebody posted.
Oh.
My mom doesn't understand YOLO. And
I
she's
mean,
like,
it could maybe be applicable if she's talking about the county.
YOLO County.
Ah.
Or like when parents don't know how to use emojis and they're like, your grandpa just died, and it's like laughing, crying emoji. Like not actually like how we use.
Skull,
My favorite... Oh, no.
Like, did you see the smiley face? I don't think you looked close enough.
Or maybe they did.
My favorite is the one that everybody thinks is prayer, but it's actually high five.
High five. Yeah.
I know. You know what's crazy though? But when you put in the search
like
for the
what?
emoji prayer, now it
Now
does
it comes up.
this.
Well, yeah,
It
because
must
everybody.
be prayer now. Like,
It is-
Everybody
it's
got it
kinda-
wrong.
Hang
I've
on.
always used
it's
it
kinda
because
like
it
the-
does look like a prayer.
high five.
That's supposed to be high five?
Yes, you
be
didn't
high
have
five.
Yeah, it's high five.
yeah, it's too...
You knew that. You didn't
No,
know
I
that?
had no idea. I thought it was prayer.
Nope.
It's this.
Well, apparently now it is. It's been retconned. Into,
So what?
Wait
Like
a second.
they're
That is
Yeah,
prayer.
it's
This
been-
one is the prayer one, right?
they're both wearing blue shirts. That's weird.
It is
Okay.
kind of weird. I noticed that too.
I agree.
Their hands are the same size,
And then there's like a glowy thing around it, right? Like a,
Well,
they
I
need
think
to
they were,
make that
like-
more clear. That's on them. That's on.
No, it really is.
There is. I think there's a different high five emoji now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they fixed
There's
it.
the high 10.
Because this one now, it really is. It really.
Yeah,
Forever.
Everybody
the high
knows how
10.
to-
The high 10 isn't that like hallelujah? Yes.
mean-
There's hands up.
I use it for
Right.
both. Yeah.
But for the longest
You
time,
know what?
honestly,
That's kind of like high five.
full disclosure, on YouTube, for the longest time, I was using what I thought was a clap, and then now I think it's someone washing their hands.
I don't think this one.
Wait,
Like after
Hey,
COVID.
let me find it on YouTube. Let
Yeah,
me,
I know which one you're talking about.
The yellow hands, right? I use that all
not the one that
time.
Mike just used, but hang on.
No,
What
well,
are
the
people saying
YouTube
in the
emojis
chat?
are different.
Hi, everyone in the chat, by the way.
hi everybody.
Oh, hi.
Yes.
Speaking of the chat, hello everyone.
Hi.
Diana Nicole says she never eats dinner, and I can relate to that because sometimes I come home from work and I'm just like, actually, I'm gonna get in my jammies and go to bed. So
Oh, yeah, see,
always-
but that makes sense. You have
Or this is dinner.
Oh,
there
my.
you go, girl.
That's a whole
Paul-
different problem.
Paul just told us that it was National Vodka Day. so,
Happy
like,
National Vodka Day,
Oh,
everyone.
cheers,
Right.
y'all.
And as I pointed out before, well, cheers to my imaginary glass.
but-
As I pointed out before the show, Vaudacity vodka.
I'm into it.
Yes.
if we ever want to
next-
rebrand, we'll.
The next live event we will have a signature Vaudacity martini,
Oh,
we go.
yes.
and it's going to be.
It's not. See, if Paul designed it, it would just be like vodka and an ice cube. But I will help.
It's my ice water. Don't judge.
I will
It'll
help.
have Paul
a little
in
bit of,
the
like,
martini
grenadine.
glass.
I'll bring some. I'll bring some of my
Need
juices.
some pineapple.
A little bit of
juice.
mixers.
I don't.
And it's not a martini. It's a.
I don't like martinis.
Yeah, David doesn't like.
Nicole, is this your first time hosting?
No, it's
No.
your third time hosting, actually.
Third. I
We
thought it
had
was
some
second.
questions in the chat asking how many times you've hosted. So this
Oh.
is great. So this is your third
For
time.
the trivia.
Thank you for
question.
addressing the chat because my phone is like charging or it died and it's coming back to life.
That's
Yes,
like
we
the
got you.
story
We're
of
here.
my show.
Third time hosting. I don't remember the themes I picked last time, but I know this is a new one. So the theme tonight, I chose vices.
Yes, girl. Yes.
Yeah. So like we live in an imperfect world, and we're all imperfect people, and we all have vices, and a lot of songs are written about vices. So and there's so many different things that could be vices. It could be substances or just people, just anything. So thought it would be kind of curious to see your guys' take on the subject and what songs you all chose.
Want to
Such
go
a
on the
good
record as
theme.
saying I don't personally identify with anything she just said.
Whatever.
David has no vices whatsoever.
Is
Whatever.
everybody ready to see like the actual list of all of the deep cuts in the past?
I mean, I don't think
'Cause
anybody
it's
was waiting for it,
happening.
but yes, we will see it.
Are you ready to see it?
Yes.
Here we go. We're on 29 now.
Wow.
And so these are all of the hosts.
All I see is sex, anger, and confusion. This is a good show.
Well,
okay.
sex was
Yeah, I mean that's
great. It's a great
pretty
theme.
much.
Deep cuts.
And sad, heartbroken loneliness,
And all of the above.
regret.
But
This
there's
is
your
just like the depressing show that we all love.
so whenever we find out like who's in the cast, I go back and look at how many times people have hosted, and whoever's hosted the least becomes the new host. And that's kind of how that works.
Love it.
But we got the
I'm pretty sure I hosted once. I don't see my name. Oh,
You're
there
right
it
there.
is.
Regret.
I'm under regret.
That's you.
That tracks. Yeah. That tracks.
But I love the Vices theme. Like when she came up with it this
interesting.
morning, just this morning.
Yeah.
As,
Yeah, I
as
just found out I
deep
was
cuts
host
goes.
this morning, you guys. Okay.
But I was like, that's such a great,
So good.
great theme.
Yeah, because it's not like an emotion. It's like, it's a thing. It's a noun.
Yeah.
It's great. It's brilliant.
And it's from Miami.
Thanks, you guys. That's from Miami. Well, should we spin the wheel? Who's doing the wheel?
Girl,
Yes.
I
Is
think
Amanda doing the wheel, or is
Amanda,
who's doing the wheel?
Paul.
I
Does
don't.
somebody have a wheel? Yeah, I've got a wheel.
Okay, good. I was like ready to create one. You hear my tippity tappity typies.
She's like, I'll do it. Tell me, go. I will
Amanda
do it.
types super fast, but I've already got one. I don't know if there's sound.
Is
or
there
not,
anything
but-
Amanda can't do? I mean, honestly.
And Amanda brought the wheel to the channel.
I did. I am the original.
The original.
Wheel blower.
Let's do it. Spin that wheel. Boom.
God.
Wait,
Oh wait,
go.
I'm on the wheel. Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh wait,
Oh
should you
yeah.
not be-
Hold on. We'll see if it.
Yeah,
picks-
we're gonna respin. We're gonna respin.
No,
It didn't choose me though. It didn't choose me.
Hey.
No, I'm always first. This is not fair. Absolutely not. Reset.
Well, Nicole shouldn't be on. We should have asked.
We should definitely reset.
Okay, fine.
We
Whatever
should
you
have
want.
asked. Nicole, do you want to be on the wheel or not?
No, I'll come in later.
Nicole is off.
right.
Respin. Here we go.
I swear if I'm first,
The
I'm
wheel.
going to
Then it's meant to be. Then the wheel knows what it wants.
Twice in a
I'm
row.
about
Oh my god.
I was gonna say if I go first, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Amanda never goes first.
Amanda!
I demand a
Guys.
respin. If Jamie gets a respin,
Amanda,
I don't think I've
Amanda.
ever seen Amanda pissed off in my whole life.
Ever.
No, me
I
neither.
haven't either.
I was upset today.
You were? What
What
happened?
happened? What
Okay,
did David
well,
do?
so no.
That
Well,
happened.
it was inadvertently, David.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Only
David's
because
finding out right now
I
on
went to-
national television.
I went to go post national television. National
Millions of
YouTube
people.
vision.
Hey, I would be okay with it if we were on national.
I know, I would
television.
too. I'd be like, yeah, let me tell
Whatever.
you my
Who's
whole
Gary Springer
story.
this up?
No, so I went to go post David's story today. And I don't always post David's story when I don't have time, but I was like, you know what, I have time. I'm sitting here. I'm gonna post the story that Christina made. Great. And like it's not loading. And I was like, whatever. Sometimes it takes a while. And left and then came back and it, like I had a little notification. It was like, sorry, your post is against community standards. Bye-bye for 3 days.
That has nothing to do with
Oh,
David,
no.
though. Nothing.
Only
to do
because
with
it was David's story.
Right.
I was the vehicle of the ban.
Yes.
But why? Why did they ban you?
What
like
does
that?
Facebook have against you guys?
It said that there was nudity or sexual content.
Amanda, you cannot be naked on social media.
I know.
It wasn't Amanda. It was David.
I'm never
know, it's
naked.
David.
Not
It
even
was
in the
David.
shower.
It's even more sinful.
So I did that, and then I had a student who was being difficult after that, and I was like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, and I was like,
She's texting me
Like,
furiously.
not now.
I did because she was like, it was just one of those things. I don't know, like people who teach kids, every once in a while they just have something that triggers them,
Mm-hmm.
and they like will shut down.
Mm-hmm.
And like
No
it's
getting
we're doing
through.
virtual lessons, and it ended with she was like this,
Oh no.
and threw the iPad on the floor.
Oh.
And that was the end of the lesson. I was like texting her mom, being like,
You're
I
like,
don't know.
well, you still need to pay me. But
Yeah, you are paying me for the last, quarter of this.
have a great day.
Thanks, Sam. Bye. So I did. I was texting David, going like, I cannot, like, and this was not long after, the Facebook thing, and I was annoyed already, and I was like, I can't handle this.
It
Goodbye.
was like building up inside.
yeah, I was like,
steam.
okay. I was like, you're just not testing me today. So I was upset today. I was angry.
You can channel it. It's okay. Channel
Exactly.
into
Isn't
the
that
song.
perfect for a deep cut?
Now
Seriously.
she's smiling and giggling about it. So
True. I mean, like, it's funny in a way.
Well, when
People usually run to a vice of theirs when something like that happens. I mean,
true.
that's
Candy.
Why did you say
Not
that
saying-
right as I took a sip of my drink, Nicole?
But yeah, Amanda, what are you gonna sing for us tonight?
Okay. Well, one of the first things I thought of, and there are several obviously songs, and I had a little list going. But I was like, you know what? The best, not the best, but the songs that I love with Vices the most are the ones that are like about being drawn to somebody that you just know you shouldn't be.
Yes, girl. Yes.
Just
Those are
like-
the best love songs. Like it's
Right?
like the
There
notebook and
are.
song. Yes.
Yes, you're just like, no, I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
You know it's wrong for you, but
And so I was trying to think, and I was like, okay, it's deep cuts, so I don't want to do something everybody knows, but there's just the one song that I was just attracted to. I was like, I've done before, but you know what? It's been a year since I've done it, so I'll do it again. And it's a different version of it anyways. So I decided, hang on, let me get that going. There we go. So I decided that I was going to do Lady Gaga's Bad Romance.
Yes, girl. Classic.
Yes. But like I said, it's a little different. It's my deep cuts version of it.
Perfect. Snaps.
He loves it.
The best. Can't wait to hear it.
Okay, well, here we go. I want your ugly, I want your disease, I want your everything as long as it's free. I want your love, 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 I want your love. I want your drama, the touch of your hand, I want your leather-studded kiss in the sand. I want your love, 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 I want your love. You know that I want you, and you know that I need you. I want it bad, your bad romance. I want your love and I want your revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. I want your love and all your lovers' revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. Whoa, 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 caught in a bad romance. Whoa, 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 caught in a bad romance. Ra, ra, roma, roma, ma, ga, ga, ooh la la. Want your bad romance. I want your horror, I want your design. 'Cause you're a criminal as long as you're mine. I want your love, 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 I want your love. I want your psycho, your vertigo shtick. Want you in my rear window, baby, you're sick. I want your love, 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 I want your love. You know that I want you, and you know that I need you. I want it bad, your bad romance. I want your love and I want your revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. I want your love and all your lovers' revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. Whoa, 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 caught in a bad romance. Whoa, 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 caught in a bad romance. Roma, ma, ga, ga, ooh la la. Want your bad romance. I want your love and I want your revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. I want your love and all your lovers' revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. I want your love and I want your revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. I want your love and all your lovers' revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. Whoa, 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 caught in a bad romance. Whoa, 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 caught in a bad romance. Roma, ma, ga, ga, ooh la la. Want your bad romance.
Okay.
Ooh.
I've never heard that version. That was gorgeous.
So awesome.
Paul and I watched a movie the other night where they clap like this. Have you guys? It's called Do Revenge. They do this. That means like super awesome.
I just saw a preview for that, and I was
Kind
like,
of in between the snap and the
Right?
clap.
Amanda, that was awesome. I loved it.
I was like going, and I was like, well, I don't want to do the full out Gaga, and I was like, well, let me see, and then I was like, oh,
That was perfect.
so haunting that way.
It's very
It was haunting. Yes.
Quite.
Loved it.
Thank you.
Speaking of haunting, if anyone out there hasn't checked out the Magical Mystery Hour yet,
Oh,
check it
I
out.
haven't. I had to work. How was it, you guys?
if anybody hasn't,
I need to go back and listen to the whole thing. I heard the first story, but it was kind of funny. I got scared, you guys. Like it was.
I wrote that on Facebook. I was like, Nicole, what scared you?
yeah,
I forgot to reply to you. Yeah. So like, so I was kind of like taking a nap because Benjamin had just gone down, and I like didn't want to fall asleep. So I had it like to my ear on my phone. I was just like listening to it, and my mom thought I was asleep, and then she like tapped on me like as I was still listening to you tell the story, and I was like, oh, like thinking it was like an alien.
Radioactive Yeti.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's really good. You guys having your podcast.
It's such
or
a good
whatever.
premise, right? Like, because everybody has I think a lot of people have good stories about stuff like
well,
that.
the show's about different mysteries. Our first episode was about conspiracies, but speaking of haunting, is what I was going to say. Is next month or this month's episode will be about ghost stories,
Ghost story.
featuring one of
Oh
Jamie's.
my gosh, I have such a good one. I can't wait to
Yeah.
share with you guys. It's so good.
Really good.
Yeah, you're gonna like it.
When do you know when it will be? When's the next episode?
Right? Or
Thursday, October 27th.
is it 7?
Seventh?
Sounds right.
Seventh. Yes.
7.
It
Oh,
already
that's right, 'cause
old
that's-
theaters and sounds and
Your story
Yes.
does, yeah.
yeah, it's crazy, guys. I don't even really believe in ghosts,
But
and
she
I
has
was like
the best story I've ever heard,
I
which
was
is crazy.
like, you guys can just keep this because I am out.
Already scared.
I've never
This
been
is
more
something
out.
that you experienced personally.
Yes, I was
Encounter?
9. I'm still not over it. I'm still
9?
recovering. Yes,
Not cool.
no,
Wait.
but it was kind of fun. Maybe I'd go back. I don't
I had
know.
a little league game that I played in, and I felt the same way.
That's cool.
You guys can keep
Haunted
this.
baseball.
I'm out. No, he's just saying, like, I'm out. You got-
I can't wait. I can't wait for ghost stories.
Hi, Zach White. Zach White says in the chat, hi, Paul and Jamie. I don't think I've said hello to you.
Zach
Hello,
White.
Zach White.
It's
It's his birthday today.
It's
Happy
his birthday.
Hey, Zach.
It's
White.
Zach White's birthday, I think.
I had known that during my show. I
Happy
would've said
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
Everybody all together. Happy
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Zach White.
Right.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Zach White.
Look at you. Also,
So sure, show us all up by being in tune or
know.
whatever.
No, it's just like with Zoom, like we try to be together and then we're not. So I just like waited for everybody to be done.
I will always remember that Zach White's birthday is National Vodka Day.
Oh.
I know he doesn't drink.
also, I believe, friend of the channel, I believe it's Josie Ayala's birthday as well.
Is it really?
Is it really?
Is or was, because I saw a post, and I can't post on Facebook or comment, but I saw her say, thank you for all the birthday wishes. So it's either today or very recently.
yesterday.
It could have been yesterday, but
Love
happy
Josie. Love the
Love
Ayalas.
the
I
Ayalas
know.
so much.
Happy birthday.
Magic family.
So many hearts on this
I
one
know.
for Josie Ayala. Purple hearts.
Purple hearts.
And it's Benjamin's first birthday tomorrow.
What are we doing? What are the
Yes,
plans? I
you
need
know
to
what? I'm
everything.
not working tomorrow, so
The virtual vodka party.
No,
I'm
not. We're
working
talking
from
about
home.
babies here. Okay, babies don't drink vodka.
Vodka day
like-
is not 2 days, right?
Spiked milk.
It can
No,
be if you
Some
want it to
people,
be,
it's
Mike.
all year. Just kidding.
Hence devices.
Do we have plans? What's happening?
Tomorrow, I think, I don't know how
We're
long.
just gonna keep it really mellow, I think, tomorrow, and just
Yeah.
spend like
Go to the
day
park.
with our family.
He will always remember that you didn't go all out on his
Listen,
first birthday.
I don't please just don't.
Oh, we're going all out. We're going all
joke.
out, but this
Oh.
weekend.
You are.
Okay, there it is.
So
You will
see?
always remember.
There it is.
So Krista was just saying to me
You have to for the first
that there was
birthday.
some buffering going on. Is everybody's okay on our
Buffering's hot. I mean, buffering.
I
can be
mean,
hot.
Buffering's in.
So hot right now.
Right. Everything's so hot.
So
Like
is
Matt
the
and
it
Emily were
thing.
saying that.
I mean, you're
So I just
coming
want to
in-
ask if everybody else's feed is okay, or are we having a YouTube problem right now?
Isn't that for individual like internet speeds?
It might be, but sometimes
there's a-
like if
You're
one of
loud
us
and
is
clear, Amanda. I can hear and see you perfectly fine.
perfectly.
Zach's
Nicole
all the way
said
out
that
in
there
Texas.
was
He says
some
he's
buffering for her. Zach says it's okay,
Call your internet provider.
and
No,
she's
just kidding.
Krista says that.
Take
some
it up with your
people are-
ISP.
Yeah. Yes. Krista says that some people were talking about it in the chat. That's buffering. So
Okay.
hopefully,
It's the paparazzi. Don't listen. It's,
Yeah, if you're in Big Bear, that's one thing.
Yeah, that's your own fault.
Our internet here in Anaheim Hills is pretty bad, actually, like all the time.
really.
What?
Aw.
You're on the landline.
that sounds fancy. Anaheim Hills.
I know it really does.
It's so fancy.
That's fancy.
It's the hill.
Add
Yeah.
the hills.
It's a Disney.
Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
Not as
Oh,
bad
hang
as
on,
fancy as
hang
Hollywood
on.
Hills.
Anytime you put hills after anything, it just
Like-
becomes fancy.
Compton Hills.
There's no hills.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
that's
still
not-
It sounds really
it's
nice.
still upscale for.
It's Valley Hills.
Valley
Valley Hills.
What? Are we spinning again? What's happening?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it's time, you guys. It's time for the next
Hey.
one. That
Is
was
Benjamin
beautiful.
singing?
Oh, that's me.
Benjamin's gonna sing.
Good.
Benjamin.
Benjamin's a sleepy.
Here.
Oh,
Our
I'm gonna
babies
tell
are
this story.
sleeping
one more
too.
time.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, who do we think?
No
I think
stories
it's
from
gonna
you, Mike.
be. I think it's gonna.
It's gonna be
Don't
Jamie
forget,
now.
don't
Mike. I think it's gonna be Mike.
Jamie.
That's probably
Don't
going to be me.
Put it into the universe.
Wants to put me early.
It's gonna be Mike.
Oh, or not.
It was close.
Yeah.
Yay. I'm like always second, I think.
Well, you were my first.
You know what it is? It's Craig's not here. It's throwing off the balance of everything.
Craig could have been
Oh,
last.
Our groove. Our
He's-
Yeah, it's really threw off the groove.
I know. All right, let me move out of your way. I feel like I'm in the way here. Hold on.
It's going to be awkward.
I
She's
know.
going to be giving me notes the whole
I'm
time.
so not going to give you notes, I promise.
whole
Just
time.
vowel shapes, just reminders, just vowel shapes.
Vowel shapes,
saying she's
draw
gonna be like-
out and down in big vowel shapes. Got it.
Just an anchor, like
Yeah.
a sensible jellyfish, full belly breath.
Full belly breath. Got it. So I'm gonna
Belly
do.
breath. You.
I'm gonna do a song I've never performed before. This is from one of my favorite shows, my favorite musical theater shows ever. I thought I should do some musical theater.
I thought we weren't allowed to do musical theater on this channel.
Well,
Nobody
I was
does
about to
musical
say nobody does
Bringing it
musical
back.
theater,
Nobody does it.
so I was going to. No, we did this show in COVID. It was one of our first full. I think it was our first full shows we did on COVID. It's called The Last 5 Years. And the play tells a story of a man and a woman, Kathy and Jamie. Kathy is the female, Jamie is the male. It tells the story two different ways chronologically. She starts from the beginning and goes to... Wait, no, I messed it up. She starts from the end and goes to the beginning, and he starts from the beginning and goes to the end. So we see each of their stories go in opposite directions. They only meet once in the middle. This one happens at the end of the show. The song in the middle of the show was the freaking brilliant one I actually proposed to my wife with, in which Jamie proposes to Kathy. But by the end of the show, we see that his vice for women has ended their relationship, more or less. So we see kind of early on as the show progresses that his eye wanders. Like it starts with him being so in love, but then you see his eye wandering and he's taking fame in. And by the time this song comes around at the end of the film, at the end of the show, he's we find him in bed with a woman that is not his wife.
Shocking.
And
Jamie on the side.
I'm sorry.
I always find it. I always find it very interesting in this show. I'll just say really quick.
Yeah, please do.
The show is so interesting because there's such strong feelings about like whose fault and what happened. And I really actually find it really interesting to hear people talk about like you're like it's Jamie's vice. And I'm always like, but Kathy's not blameless in all of this.
And you hear him talk about it in
Yes.
this song. He explains himself in
It's-
this song.
It is so interesting. That's one thing I love about this show is the in-depth like psychological.
And then you start to think like, oh my gosh, whose side am I on? Like, whose side am I actually on? Like, poor Kathy.
I don't think there is a side necessarily. Like, it's just one of those things in life. There are so many factors that you can't just. It's not black and white like we want it to be.
For sure. I'll fade away. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Okay.
We have to see this. I remember you talking about this in the past, and it does sound like a really
It's
good.
beautiful, but so sad.
You're gonna die.
It's
I love sad things.
That's Jamie fading away
as
back
people
there.
know.
But it still lives in our version lives in perpetuity on the Vaudacity Network. I invite you to tune in.
We'll
I think
watch
we
that.
did it like early on in COVID. It was like July.
Is it the entire musical?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the whole musical is just songs.
yeah. There's
There's no
Emily
scenes
Thatcher-
or anything. It's just songs.
Emily Thatcher wants to know
wow.
if the movie is worth watching.
The
Anybody-
movie's pretty great.
Yeah.
Anna
Start
Kendrick.
with the Vaudacity one. and
Start
then-
with Vaudacity.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only
Or
important
maybe
part.
start with the movie so then you can like okay.
No. Start with Vaudacity.
You stop with Norbert Lee. I start with the Norbert Leo Butts.
It's true, it's true.
Sherry Lewis.
Yeah, start there.
Have to start with the Broadway. That's it. That's the only way I go back.
True. Sorry, we keep like.
All right.
Okay, we're done. We're done.
All right, wait.
No,
Paul's
it's
gonna
fine.
sing a song.
No, it's great. Like anything where I can say, people go back and watch that because I was like really proud of what we did back then during COVID. We did a
Wish
whole
I had been there
show.
by that point.
We should share that on Facebook or something,
Let's do it.
because
Just go to Vaudacity and look up Vaudacity. The last
Go to VaudacityNetwork.com. That takes you to our YouTube page, and then you just type in Vaudacity last 5 years. And
last 5 years. Okay.
And it'll bring up all the shows in the last 5 years that we did.
No,
Uh-oh.
that's not true. So the song is called Nobody Needs to Know. And like I said, it starts out with we find our hero of the story in bed with the woman who is not his wife. And it is again at the end of the play. It's not the last song, it's the penultimate song. But he gets to finally kind of tell his story after she's kind of been, I mean, he's no angel, like we've said, but he gets to tell it from his point of view. And here's Nobody Needs to Know. Hey kid, good morning. You look like an angel. I don't remember when we fell asleep. We should get up, kid. Kathy is waiting. Look at us lying here dreaming, pretending. I made a promise and I took a vow. I wrote a story and we changed the ending. Kathy, just look at me now. Hold on, facts are facts. Just relax, lay low. Alright, the panic recedes. Nobody needs to know. Put on my armor, I'm off to Ohio. Back into battle till I don't know when. Swearing to her that I never was with you, and praying I'll hold you again. Hold on, clip these wings. Things get out of hand. Alright, it's over, it's done. No one will understand. No one will understand. We build a tree house. I keep it from shaking. A little more glue every time that it breaks. Perfectly balanced. And then I start making conscious, deliberate mistakes. All that I ask for is one little corner, one tiny room in the back of my heart. Tell her I found one. She sends out battalions to claim it and blow it apart. I grip and she grips, and faster we're sliding and spilling. And what can I do? Come back to bed, kid. Take me inside you. I promise I won't lie to you. Hold on, don't cry yet. I won't let you go. Alright, the panic recedes. Alright, everyone bleeds. Alright, I get what I need. And nobody needs to know. Nobody needs to know. Since I have to be in love with someone, since I need to be in love with someone, maybe I could be in love with someone like you.
Woo! Paul, that was amazing.
Every time that song. Ugh.
You just like put so much emotion into it.
It's a pretty neat song.
I mean, that was awesome.
Thank you.
I'm gonna come back in here now. That
Oh,
was
you
great.
should.
You nailed it. You nailed it. You were in it. You were in it to win it. Your vowels were great. Your placement was great. That breath control, fierce. Way to go.
I had a lesson before the show.
Oh.
I will tell you that Paul is notoriously like one of my worst students,
Yeah.
like ever.
Everybody knows that.
Like he hired me to be his teacher, and he just lashes out, just like completely lashes out. He's like, I don't do that. I quit, rage quit. And then I'm like, okay, well.
But those become the students that you are most proud of.
And Amanda can attest to it. Like, it's teaching your spouse. Like, you can't teach it.
You
does
cannot
not do
teach
it.
your spouse. I mean, like,
uses
David, if you were like, okay, Amanda, we're going to learn how to play Rachmaninoff. Here we go. Like, you would get upset.
Well, problem number one, I can't play Rachmaninoff. So
Yes, you can. I've heard it happen. I've
they're
heard
off to a bad
it's
start.
happened.
Would grow to resent each other.
I've seen it happen. That's a lie.
Okay, I can play like 2 things.
Yes.
Yeah, I
That
would
was
not.
so great.
Yeah, that was so
wonderful.
I said that song
So good.
every single time. I'm like, no,
The
It's
like
like
notes
so,
that you
it's so
held,
tragic, right?
it is. And
the
like,
notes that you held onto were just amazing.
I know.
Yeah, Mike and I were like, dying.
Yeah, that's. I just heard.
Hold on. Those ones.
I know.
I was like, is that Andrea Bocelli? Or
All of the music in that show is freaking phenomenal.
It is.
So if you don't know, if you're not familiar, check it out.
Did you perform that song on the Vaudacity?
I did not. No. By the time that song came out, like the only song I had ever sung live was, I think, Stars from Les Mis. I had not done any live singing yet because.
What do you mean by the time the song came out? That's from like 2007.
No, I mean, when we did it on Vaudacity,
Oh.
I wasn't singing. I was not comfortable singing.
It's true.
Wow.
We did a duet. We did the duet where I proposed to her with. And then we did the last song together where it's the last song of the whole
Oh,
show.
man, that
where they're
song's
leaving
cute.
each other.
Oh yeah.
She's so hopeful.
Which is crazy, because like you can sing. You really can. I know you say like, oh, I'm not a singer. I can't sing. Like you just sang. So
But it's been 2 years.
that was amazing.
This has been a journey. This whole
Growth.
Vaudacity thing has been a journey in my singing. Like I would never sing that. Like it was Vaudacity was a thing. Polly's Online Variety Show was a thing for like 4 or 5 months before I even sang.
That's crazy.
That is nuts.
Yeah.
Well, you can sing.
Yeah.
You
I sing all the
can.
time. Look at you.
Guess who else can sing? The next person.
You better not. David Benjamin.
It lands on David.
I know.
Singing.
Who said that?
And Claire DeLune. Here we go.
I would love that.
Do
Singing.
you guys remember when he played Claire DeLune?
What
Oh
are
my
the
God.
lyrics to Claire? Oh, I gotta take my
He
song off.
absolutely slayed. He slayed
Lyrics
the
to Claire
universe.
DeLune. Paul, I'm
The
going to
lyrics
be
to-
nice and forget that you said that.
No, he played it. It was amazing.
Oh.
I knew it. Dun, 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 dun.
What is David singing? What lyrics?
David, what did you prepare to sing tonight?
He is singing.
Actually, I
Wagner.
got 3 possibilities here,
I'm excited.
and
Okay.
I'm pulling a Wendy Walker in that because I know y'all miss her so much. I have not really decided which one yet.
Okay.
Well, while
You know
you
what?
figure
I
that
love-
out, I just want to say once again, thank you everyone for being here. And if you haven't already, click the thumbs up, the
Yes.
subscribe button. I know you loved what you heard already, and you're gonna love this next one too.
I think I'll go with the one that probably takes the most explanation. So the other 2 that it was one Amanda suggested, and that is the habanera from the Opera Carmen, because Don Jose and
Oh, I've never heard this one. Yes, that would be amazing. That's
and
epic.
Carmen are just obsessed. So I was kind of ruminating on obsession as a vice, and
And I was like, Carmen is a vice.
1,000%. I saw it with my mom when I was 13, and I was like, "Ooh, this is just."
And then I
heavy.
started thinking. So that was one possibility. Then I started thinking about Star Wars and like the Force theme. And it's like for Dark Jedi, especially, like, the Force is like this major thing for them. Sure. But then I thought, you know what? Vices don't necessarily need to be a bad thing. And in Die Fledermaus by Johann Strauss Jr., there is a whole song in the Act 2 finale about how much they love champagne.
Toast. A toast.
This is- Yes, and I found this at about 7 o'clock tonight.
Yes.
Have not played this before, other than
my gosh,
when
I
we tried
love
a couple
Strauss.
times. So this should be
He's
interesting.
just so
Me too.
happy. Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Strauss Jr., right? Yeah,
This is Strauss Jr.
Strauss Jr.
Cheers to
Oh,
everyone out
I'm
there having
excited.
tea and ice water and
Vodka Red Bull.
Yes, not Strauss Senior, not Richard Strauss.
Yeah, so excited.
All right, so this is from
Right,
Die
Mr.
Fledermaus.
David.
Here we go.
Yes. I didn't listen. Like, the fact that he can play this is like mind-boggling.
Ooh, that was so fun.
Hey.
That
David,
was
I'm sorry. I
awesome.
was talking about how amazing you are, and I think Paul unmuted me, so I'm so sorry. I was talking about.
My headphones were out, so I didn't hear a thing.
I was like,
We were
the
all
fact
thinking
that he
it.
can do this. He's amazing. He's like, shut the fuck up.
wow.
I know.
First
I heard like
F-bomb of the
talking,
night.
and I was like, oh,
First F bomb. The show.
Look at his
I can't
hands.
think of
Look
it.
at- The fact that he can do this, he's like, stop. I'm like,
I
what?
heard.
No, watch him.
Mind-boggling, and I was like,
Yeah.
your mic is
No,
on.
that was me.
Yeah.
Well, we were all thinking that. That was like,
I'm so sorry.
It was
So,
like it was
so
perfect.
is this where I add that I learned this like 3 hours ago?
Yes. This
That
is
would
where
this
you
would be
add
the
that.
time,
This
David.
is-
Yes, this would be the time. So tell us the story. You literally learned this 3 hours ago. I'd
I
like to
heard it for the first time 3 hours. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
Ah,
I've
done
sung
this
this
one
before.
before.
I've sung this. We did this in the chorus I used to sing in at one point. So I knew of it, which is why it popped into mind tonight. But I didn't have a copy, transcription of it on the computer already. So I was like, okay, well, I know IMSLP is going to have something. So I ended up having to download the entire opera, piano score of the whole thing. And for those who don't know, it is very, very, very common to have piano scores of entire operas because that is what the singers rehearse with. They don't rehearse with the entire orchestra until it's dress rehearsal. So
That's the His Majesty we celebrate, long and late, joyously together we toast champagne the great.
Yeah.
all about how much they love champagne. It's
Yeah,
fantastic.
that's great. I love that. I was like,
So,
yeah,
so anyhow, I did go on IMSLP. I downloaded the score of the entire thing, found the song I was looking for in there, and it's like, okay, this isn't too bad. You know, it's like a lot of transcriptions out there where
learn
it's-
this like right
yeah,
now.
I know,
problem.
right?
You don't need to learn it when you're such an amazing
mean-
sight reader.
It's ridiculous. Like the fact that you can just sit down and play that is crazy.
And
It's
like flip
crazy.
pages with your foot, and I don't know.
Yes.
That okay. So funny thing with that took a while to learn how to do. Now, and it really it works on like 99% of what I play. But if I need to use like the left hand pedal, which is the soft pedal, so it on most pianos it scooches the whole keyboard over, so the hammers are only hitting 2 strings instead of 3, so you can't produce as loud a sound. Or if I need to use the middle pedal, which on this piano lifts up the dampers on. Okay, so from there on down, it sustains those notes at the low end of the keyboard. If I need to use one of those, then obviously trying to use my left foot to also turn pages is a bit of a challenge. But I have gone, like when I visited my parents in the past and I play stuff on their piano, bring a book with me, have it on the music stand. And there have been times where I'm like stomping my foot.
I was
on
gonna
the floor. Why is
ask,
this
like,
page
do you
not
know how
turning?
to like flip a page with
or
your
like,
hand?
yeah, you reach for the touch and you're like, oh, wait.
Yeah, I don't do the. Well, I guess if it's my iPad.
Yeah,
I'll-
that's what I do. Like, because I use my iPad a lot for music, and then I'm like, oh, wait.
I remember in my college concert, I can't even remember what it's called, recital. Right, there'd be somebody that would be there, like a page turner, just standing by for you.
Oh, that's nice.
You know?
I only do that
I
for
never
the
had
piano
that.
players.
Or like, where's my person?
I never got far enough to and got good enough to.
Yeah.
Oh
necessitate
no, I'm not
doing
good
that.
enough, David. I'm talking about vocal
wait.
only.
That's because I just realized that's because singers had to have the whole everything they were doing memorized.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like you have to know exactly
get
like,
page
the
turner.
next.
Well, and I have to say, I mean, I have an easier time playing the stuff I've written because I'm so deeply, intimately familiar with it.
Totally. Yes.
Yeah.
And I totally get why. Like, if I actually took the time and effort to memorize things, I would probably play better than I do. But I don't take the time and effort because I like playing stuff and then moving on to new things and
Yeah.
new things.
Better than what you
Exactly. And
already
like
do.
once you start feeling like really like settled into a piece and you
I'm
don't
tired
have
of
to
it.
like look at it, you're just like, I'm ready for something else. I don't like it anymore.
No, that's exactly it. I get
Yeah.
tired of stuff, and
I'm totally with you. Yes.
Hey, if I have a quick second, I want to say thank you to Emily Thatcher. Dropped into the Venmo tip jar for myself.
And I will also thank Emily Thatcher because I got one.
Yes.
Thank you, Emily.
An amazing job, David.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun when I found it, and I was like, hey, this is peppy. This is cool.
Yeah.
It's like what you said in
Joy
the
to the deep
chat.
cuts.
What did you say in the chat? You were like, you could.
I can just imagine standing around like a dinner party with David playing that.
Yes.
Like, oh, it's all good.
And we're all wearing
gotta be-
like
Cheers.
suits or
Yeah,
tuxedos.
exactly. Yeah, tuxedos and fancy gowns.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is
Someday.
Alpharetta.
Can we just make this happen now? Because I kind of want to do that.
We have those like long cigarette holder
That sounds
things.
like a New Year's Eve party to me.
I am like
we need
totally.
long tails on our tuxedo coats too.
Like I said, I will totally wear a fancy.
Audacity New Year's Eve.
With vodka.
It is going to be black tie.
vodka.
Third annual.
We are. What about since like because I was just you guys looking at like our YouTube channel and everything, and I loved this little tagline that's on there, and it said like Vaudacity, putting together the vaudeville of 1920 with the digital age of 2020.
Yeah.
We should do a 1920s party.
I would be there
Always down.
I'm there. For
Yeah.
Always down.
1000%.
We'll do a Great Gatsby.
Why don't we do like a oh yes, who said that?
Ooh,
Me.
that was Amanda.
Yes.
Great Gatsby.
Great Gatsby New Year's Eve party.
I will wear my tassels.
Yes, I will be there.
You
I'm
guys
there.
plan it. I'm there.
I'm gonna go get a dress.
Should we do it? Should we plan it? Because I will.
do it.
I will take
I
primary
can't
on this.
unsee
I will do
that.
it.
Okay. Like I said, I will go
We'll
get a
stop
dress.
swimming. I will definitely consult with him. But yes,
I like
We
this.
could get like a nice, like, I don't know. What do you think? Like a Palm
And go to the
Springs
Glen
type-
Tavern Inn.
We're gonna do.
We
like
should rent Frank Sinatra's house in Palm Springs.
I'm thinking like a Palm Springs, like big pool kind of situation, right? Like with a fire pit situation.
In the pool?
But how does everybody come if it's not at a hotel like the Glen Tavern Inn? Built
Because
in
there's so
1919?
many hotels like surrounding.
Oh,
Palm
it was built
Springs.
in 1919. Oh, that's good too, though.
There's so
It's
many Palm
1911.
Springs hotels. We'll talk
And
about it.
Airbnbs.
We'll talk about
chat
it.
about
All right,
it.
I have a mission now. I'm
Okay.
ready.
Yes, I'm excited now.
Yeah,
You have 2 months to plan this. Okay.
start saving your champagne, guys.
Wait, 2 months? What?
Right?
Plan and New
3,
Year's
guys.
Eve.
Almost three.
October's over already. I'm just
I
kidding.
know. It's already Halloween, okay?
Eh.
All right. I think I'm actually going to jump in. I don't want to be last.
Yeah, girl.
Even though that was very cheery, this is not very cheery.
Oh,
That
hold
is
on.
exactly why I did. That's one of the reasons why I chose that out of the 3 because
Oh, we need a.
We needed an uplifting
Oh.
moment. Thank you, David. That's very nice of you. I'm doing a song that I just heard on the radio a lot, and I was like, oh, this sounds like very fitting. I don't know this artist very well, Tove Lo. The song is called Stay High. It's like a pop song.
What year was it written?
What?
Is it new?
Definitely the last 5 years.
Oh, hey, look
From
at
the
that.
musical.
Yeah,
the last 5 years.
Perfect.
Going back.
Yeah. No, I don't know if I really don't know. It could be longer, maybe 8 years ago.
Okay, wait, what's it called again? Sorry, I'll look.
Let's
for you.
see.
Okay.
It's probably like 15 years ago.
Here's the thing: is that like we're kind of old now, you guys. So like we don't actually know. Like
That's what I mean. Like,
excuse
I
me,
really
speak
hate
for yourself.
I don't listen to the radio anymore. You guys, right now, I'm like listening to all 70s music all the time. I'm like,
Okay,
I'm on the
2014. So I was off by a bit.
I love that reverb, man. That's awesome.
2014.
2014 was
It
fine.
Alright.
kicks it in there.
Ooh, I'm
That's the
ready.
year
Kicks
we
it in the
went.
high gear.
Are you playing guitar too? Are you singing? What's
I'm
happening?
playing guitarra.
All right.
Playing guitar.
Lord have mercy. Here she goes, guys.
No. My angel over there.
Fucking
You
go.
guys are
Oh.
very sweet.
No.
I'm
Vodka.
saying
Here's the
the
second.
F word.
It's vodka night.
It's fuck.
Uh-oh.
You'll have to edit that out. I'm so
Everything's
sorry.
fine.
Everything's fine. Don't be
It's
worried.
deep
Nobody
cuts. You
will.
can
Hey,
anything
watch
goes.
out. You might get banned.
Anything goes
It's almost 11
on
p.m.
this show. You know what?
If you're gonna say fuck, then I'm gonna say shit.
Oh. Oh.
One up.
Well, I'm
So
gonna
to
say,
bring it
I'm
back-
gonna say, darn it.
I was gonna say, to bring it back the other way, one of my favorite Simpsons lines is like
you, Amanda.
they were talking about swearing, and he said something like, I think it was Bart, and he's like, I'm gonna swear. He's like, hell damn fart.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
and I
Every
know
time
my
I think
mom's-
about like kids swearing, that's what I think of. They're
Yeah,
like,
I mean that tracks. Yeah.
My mom's gonna be thinking of this. The day that my sister and I came home from
Oh,
school
yeah.
and really, really serious faces. You know, I was probably like 7 years old. My sister would have been 4-ish. No, maybe I was older than 7. Anyway, doesn't matter. We were little kids. That's the
little
point.
kitties.
Little kids, itty bitty, this big. And we were like, mommy, somebody said the SH word at school today. And she's like, oh. She's thinking, oh, it's shit, right? Yeah, she's like, oh boy, well, how do we handle this? And she says, what's the SH word? And we're like, shut up.
Yeah.
Oh.
That one
Little
too.
babies.
That's cute.
The babies.
Oh, your mom says you were 10 and Elizabeth was 5.
Oh, I was 10. Oh, geez, that's just embarrassing.
Your mom.
All right,
Your mom.
let's hear
Ladies
it.
and gentlemen,
Oh, Pierce.
Nicole Pierce.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. All right. Get my reverb. I eat my dinner in my bathtub. to sex clubs, watching freaky people getting it on. It doesn't make me nervous, if anything I'm restless. Yeah, I've been around and I've seen it all. I get home, I get the munchies, binge on all my Twinkies, throw up in the tub, then I go to sleep. And I drank up all my money, tasting kind of lonely. You're gone and I gotta stay high all the time to keep you off my mind. Ooh, high all the time to keep you off my mind. Ooh, spend my days locked in a haze, trying to forget you, babe. I fall back down, gotta stay high all my life to forget I'm missing you. Pick up daddies at the playground, how I spend my daytime, loosen up the frown, make them feel alive. I'll make it fast and greasy, and numbing way too easy. You're gone and I gotta stay high all the time to keep you off my mind. Ooh, high all the time to keep you off my mind. Ooh, spend my days locked in a haze, trying to forget you, babe. I fall back down, gotta stay high all my life to forget I'm missing you. Staying in my play pretend, where the fun ain't got no end. Can't go home alone again, need someone to numb the pain. Oh, staying in my play pretend, where the fun ain't got no end. Oh, can't go home alone again, need someone to numb the pain. You're gone and I gotta stay high all the time to keep you off my mind. Ooh, high all the time to keep you off my mind. Spend my days locked in a haze, trying to forget you, babe. I fall back down, I'm so high all my life to forget I'm missing you.
Yes.
Ah,
I love it.
I don't know if Amanda can hear me, but that throughout the whole thing, I'm like
Oh yeah.
You're bopping.
totally
Yes.
bopping.
Yeah, that song is just so catchy.
I wasn't doing any being, just the bopping part.
Very catchy song.
Just like I say it every single time, but Nicole, your voice is just like, hi, I'm just like transcending onto a different planet. Bye, everyone. So here you go. So freaking gorgeous.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so
So
much.
freaking gorgeous. You sound like an angel.
Well, I could say the same about you and Amanda for sure. You guys are the best.
Cheers, Nicole Pierce.
And the fact that you can just like play, like that's the thing, right? Like that you just be like, I want to play this song. I'm going to grab my guitar and play it. You don't have to be like, I have to find someone to play it and then pay them and then do it. You're just like, I'm going to do it. That's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's nice.
Thank you. I definitely I'm so happy for like just being part of this and Vaudacity, because it's been hard. I've talked to Mike about it a lot. Like it's been hard to be creative and just find the time to sing and play guitar, and that's literally what I love to do and spend my time doing. But even before Benjamin came along, like it's gotten harder and harder now that Benjamin's here. Like it's even harder because by the time I'm like I have any free time, I'm just exhausted. So this kind of encourages me and keeps me, like, I guess it keeps me just doing what I love. So I'm very thankful.
It
Yeah,
is
I
hard.
was-
Like, once you feel any sort of like motivation to do it, you're like, well, there's other things that I want to do. I want to hang out with my husband. I want to watch a movie. I haven't watched any TV. I want to sit on my couch. I want to clean the kitchen. I want to meal prep.
You want to
Yeah.
clean the kitchen?
Like all these things that you like want to do, and music is just like, yeah, that fills my soul, but like there's other things too, and like what can I do? So yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah, I was really glad that Amanda asked me to do the theme music for the Magical Mystery 2-hour show
Yeah.
because I haven't written anything in such
I
a
love
long
that,
time.
like the mix between tour and hour became 2 hour. That's great.
Yeah,
And it was
isn't that good?
2 shows.
Of
It was
course.
a 2-hour show, yeah.
But it's gonna be a bi-weekly podcast.
So really, like, it actually really does even out. Like, if we do a show once a month, we have like 2 hours of show. So it's like a half an hour every week.
Yeah.
there you
it's
go.
great.
We're just making up the time.
Right, but like I said, yeah, I haven't written anything in such a long time. There's just been so much other stuff to do, and a lot of sitting around on the couch with the dogs, for instance.
Very important.
And a lot of attention. Oh my gosh.
They do. They're very demanding.
They are. It's surprising.
Wonderful. It's absolutely.
It's oh my god, it's the
wonderful. I love
best
it to
because
pieces.
they're like
Yes.
during David's show, they were like, "Excuse me."
Oh,
Excuse
they're just
me.
they're little babies, and they're just
Yeah.
like, I need you guys right now.
Yeah, I was saying during my show that lately Lucy, a lot of the time, like when I'm working at home, she won't be in the room with me. She'll be like downstairs or whatever, sleeping on the couch all day. And lately, the last 2 or 3 weeks, she's been on the floor next to my chair all day, every day.
And
That is so.
during,
That's like Alice, right? Like that's like our cat. She's all of a sudden like in our face, and we're like, "What do you want?"
during David's
happened?
show, I went upstairs and I was like, okay, and I shut the door just so you couldn't like hear it when I was moving around. I shut the door and then I just heard like at the door, and I was like, oh, what's that?
Like,
And then I just
David?
heard,
Just
and
kidding.
then I just heard like thump, 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 like scratch, scratch, bang, bang, and I was like, oh my god, Lucy, like she's trying to break the door down. I was like, okay, come inside.
It's you.
I don't know what her deal is, but it's very cute. It's very sweet.
Mm.
And Lily is just like, I'm gonna be all over you right now, like all the time, wherever you are. She's like, okay, flop.
Right. I'm just with you.
She doesn't know how much she weighs, so when she flops, it's like, oof.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what? We have like a 70-pound dog. Like,
Yeah. But does she flop on you? Like, does she?
When
do
she's
that?
really tired.
Aw.
Yeah. She's more of a cat, actually, so never mind.
That's like Leo.
Yeah.
He's just like dead weight. He's definitely 65 pounds, and he's just like with his arm. Like I call them arms, but they're like legs.
They're
But
actually legs.
sorry.
They would be his arms. Were he human? They would be.
They're,
Can
they're
you
legs.
please help me with this? Why
I
do
tried to
legs
explain to you. So the arm needs to reach out over the leg, but you don't understand arms and legs.
I do. This is arms, right? Arm needs to reach
Leo,
out.
show her where your arms are.
Oh, Leo's in here.
I know. That's
So
So
Jamie,
rotate-
this is why
rotate the base now because the arm is over the leg.
This is why I have
Don't
one of
twist
these
anything.
microphone
Just pick it up.
stands.
Pick it up and turn.
Huh? Nobody's watching. Okay.
I'm here. I'm here, David. We're watching.
This is, yeah, see, this
That's
is
good
why
to
I have
know.
one of these
Wait,
big
the lighting. Okay.
Yeah, you can't.
giant
see it.
microphone stands.
Hello.
So the big old boom arm.
Yeah, it's a really big microphone stand.
It is. It's huge.
I mean, it's.
And we got it refurbished or something, so it was like
Oh, you like somebody
I
returned
have to
it.
tell you, your
Return.
red curtain is fucking glorious. Oh wait, I can't say it. Freaking glorious.
Saying fuck.
Yeah, it's-
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not. I'm
You're
sorry.
allowed to,
No, I'm saying keep saying it. I'm not being sarcastic.
unless you're just worried
This is
about
deep
your mama.
cuts.
yeah,
But
we
any-
have these red curtains on. You can only see a little bit of it here. Obviously, you can see more from the other camera.
I mean, it looks so good.
Here on our
Yeah.
bay windows in the living room, and then in our dining room, which is over that way.
Maybe you guys should host the dinner party. New Year's.
I'm up for that.
Yes, the 20s party.
And if we do a show,
And you can
I
play
mean,
the
have you
champagne
seen
song.
This thing.
Yes, perfect. I love it. And Claire
have, like,
Deline and Rock
15
Bonnet off. It's
people.
going to be great. We have a whole playlist set up. Great. Perfect. We'll be over at 8.
Like tonight?
A little
It's already
late for
past
that.
8 in the morning. No.
All right. It's happening.
All right, wheel time, baby.
Oh, the host.
Time to get wheel.
Mike
As
usually
this
goes
time
last in
to
these
get
situations.
wheel.
In this situation.
In these situations, Mike always
I'm-
ends up
I'm
last.
picking
Let's see what
Mike.
happens.
I think Mike's next.
Makes
Oh,
gonna
whoa. Whoa.
That was weird.
It's mine.
What?
That never happens. Mike's always like sneaky.
I'm shocked and
Well,
delighted.
Jamie's the headliner, so
Headliner? What do you mean?
Well, me and the wheel are pretty tight. I usually kind of have I can kind of tell the
They're
wheel.
pretty
He
tight.
said, me and the wheel are
We're
pretty tight.
Bring it in.
Cole know about this, Mike.
Mike, you're funny. You're a funny dude.
That's funny. Let's hang out.
I'm married.
We should hang out because
Mike
you're
is like
funny.
low key, just like everything. Like he's
You know
so
what?
talented.
Mike,
He's hilarious. He's
Mike
nice.
was born in the wrong generation. He's like a straight up like
Outta here, like-
70s dude.
I agree.
Straight up Neil Young kind of guy.
Oh
like
yeah,
that's-
for sure.
yeah.
All right, stop. Enough.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's funny.
Mike's so funny.
You just like have everything, and like I said, and he's just like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Or like I'm
Like
cool.
everyone needs.
I'm so talented. Look at. No,
He's got
don't
many
watch
great
me.
qualities, but my favorite is his sense of humor, for sure.
Yeah,
You guys are so. Stop it. No, but don't.
So cute.
But don't stop.
You're so cute. My favorite quality is his
angry.
vodka.
Wait, but really quick, who said I love you first? Go.
What?
Who said I loved you first?
Oh, actually, I did.
You
I did.
did? Okay, quick story, 30 seconds or less. Go.
We were on the Huntington Beach Pier, and I don't even know how long we were dating. It was probably like sooner than most people would say it, and then it just like came out. And normally I wouldn't be the girl that says it first, but everything with Mike was totally different, and I was just like, I'm gonna just completely be myself, and I think that's why it
Oh my god.
ended up
I
working
love you
out
guys.
so great.
That's just beautiful.
This
Yeah,
might
like,
be the first ever
gonna
deep
melt.
cuts that it was just like three couples just talking.
Yeah,
You're
I think it
right.
is.
I was thinking that too.
I feel like I talked to you guys about that when I was like getting ready for your wedding, but I don't know if I mean, obviously it's totally different now because I didn't know you.
Now
back
we're
Yeah,
like,
that was
now
like
we're
a
tight.
lifetime ago.
It was a crash course on getting to know you before I DJ'd your wedding.
Right.
But yeah, that's beautiful.
Now you're as tight as Mike is with that wheel.
So tight.
So tight.
All right,
This
Mike.
is a music festival, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
It's a music festival.
I feel like Nicole said I love you first, but we
Right there.
telepathically we already said it multiple times. So.
Sure. He didn't ask me to be his girlfriend until I was like, wait, because he was introducing me
Wait,
to
I'm
people
not
as
your
his
girlfriend?
girlfriend before like even confirming it with me, and then I was just like, not your girlfriend.
Dude, we're just talking, bro. That's what the kids say
We're just,
these
like,
days. We're just
chilling.
talking.
We're talking.
We're talking.
Yeah.
Oh my
We're
god.
not boyfriend, girlfriend.
Aw.
Just
Yeah.
my friend who happens to be a girl.
And she happens to be beautiful, and I love her, so it's just like not a big deal. So calm down.
So cute.
Guys are cute.
Well, instead of getting more
Oh, I was gonna-
embarrassed,
okay. So the story I was gonna tell earlier,
okay, fine.
which is not
Oh,
even
yeah.
really a story, it's just like a little thing. But
little ditty.
Benjamin is so musical. He's gonna be a guitar player for sure.
I think.
And like he's gonna be a musical little kid.
Yes.
So like probably for the last 6 months, he's been really interested in the guitar, and he used to. I would hold it here. He would like this, like
That's right. Like he knows. He gets it. Stop it.
hit it like that.
But over the
But
last
now, over
month,
the last few months, like he literally is like.
No, he's not.
yes,
He's not doing like a simple arpeggio. No, he's
loves
not.
it. He just
He's
he'll
not
pick up
strumming.
Nicole's ukulele and just like
it's so cute with the ukulele or the mandolin, and then also he'll like our guitars and mandolin are hanging on our wall, and he'll crawl over here and like go on his knees and just like point at them, and I'm like, oh, you want the guitar? And I'll like put it down next to him, and he'll just like strum it, and I'm just like, this is the best thing ever.
I'm dying. Like
I'm sorry. I'm
literally
trying to stop him.
here.
I'm sorry.
My heart is like
Like you guys could be like nurturing this generation's Neil Young. Do you know that?
Oh my god.
Maybe that's so true.
Honestly,
the
you
hope.
could like
I'm trying to get him to like blow into the harmonica, and that's not happening yet, but soon.
well,
Be
he's
careful what you wish
won.
for there,
He's
Nicole.
won. So
Once he
he's
I
figures
won.
know
out-
you have time.
Nicole, once he figures out that harmonica, he might not ever put it down. So just be
I
aware of
know,
what you're
yeah,
getting
be
yourself
careful
into.
And then Ella is gonna like hate me even more. Okay, our dog.
Don't get him a drum set.
I want him to play drums so that he can play drums for our
I
band.
mean, yeah. I kind of really like Wendy Walker said once that like every year for her kid's birthday she would buy them a new instrument.
Yes.
And they just
I love
like learned it. They just have to like they were just can play everything.
I mean-
Like,
Mike, is your mic on?
yes.
Oh,
Let me see
Oh.
it. If I turn it up, is it good now?
There
Is
you
it better now?
Yes, there we go.
Okay, cool.
Because when you're
His
further
mic
away,
is
it
like-
wasn't very.
Yeah, my mic is it's
We don't want to lose anything, so here we're ready to hear you, right?
Yeah. So I was saying Wendy Walker was saying that she every year for their kid's birthday would buy them a new instrument. And I just think that's so cool because if you learn different instruments, they're all very much connected. Like there's, music theory that like they're all the same chords, but they just figured it out and it's all similar.
All the same chords, but at the same time, different instruments lend themselves to different combinations of chords and different types of chords. More so than others.
It's true. Like real quick, on the piano we have an F chord.
Oh God, she's gonna blow me up for this right now.
No. Wait, do you guys have a cheat for an F augmented chord on the guitar?
Stop,
Is there an
just
easy way to play an F aug on the guitar?
No, there isn't.
I bet you there is. I bet you there is an easy way.
There always is another way. I don't know if it's gonna be easier, but
They're gonna text it to you. Okay, good.
Okay,
Next.
thanks.
And
Great.
go.
Let's move on.
Okay, good.
That is a good point. No, I wouldn't know how to play it. Like, how the fuck do you play it?
I thought Jamie was
For real?
gonna say.
here I'm gonna ask
chord
somebody
next.
tomorrow. I will ask them and I will.
Jamie's been writing music and she's like doing these really intricate.
Is that
Let
really
me
like a
speak.
hard thing? An F augmented F6 on a guitar? Is that hard?
I mean, F chord is like the hardest chord, so I can't imagine that.
But
the
all
augmented
those like
would be any
specific like
easier.
it's.
She's been writing music with like her music is amazing that she writes but she uses these really complicated jazz chords
not
because
complicated jazz
it's what she's like play the F augmented
It's just
to the
F-
F augmented 6
No,
and I'm
it's
like
just F aug.
There's ways to like fake it, I guess, on guitar.
like
'cause,
sometimes if it's a bar chord and then there's you can like get away with I'm just gonna do the bottom strings, right?
didn't
Like
mean to,
instead
like-
of the
okay.
whole bar or things
Let's
like
bring
that.
it back to Mike.
the answer
Pierce.
is no.
Bring it back. Let's bring everybody. Bring
you
it
knew
back
exactly
to Mike Pierce.
how you were hijacking
Here we go.
that conversation.
So Mike Pierce.
Come on. Mike's amazing. Oh, he's hooking up his.
Oh, he's got the harmonica.
He's got
Yeah,
the
I'm actually really
harmonica.
glad that went off on a tangent because I completely forgot I was going to.
Show us how to play the F
He's ready.
augmented
He's
6.
ready.
Okay, F augmented.
That
6,
made me
I'm
feel
gonna remember
good
that.
because even Nicole and Mike were like, F augmented? Fuck you. Oh, sorry, I said it again. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. She's apologizing to her mom.
I love it. I love it. Do you want to use this microphone?
All right. No, we're good.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm going to play a song by an artist named Webb Pierce. And
Relation or no
he
relation?
might be related. I don't know. I've never done like a 23andMe, so we'll see.
I almost turned off our camera. Okay.
There stands the glass that will ease all my pain, that will settle my brain. It It's my first one today. There stands the glass that will hide all my fears, that will drown all my tears. Brother, I'm on my way. I'm wondering where you are tonight. I'm wondering if you are alright. I'm wondering if you think of me in my misery. There stands the glass. Fill it up to the brim till my trouble grows dim. It's my first one today. I'm wondering where you are tonight. I'm wondering if you are alright. I'm wondering if could you think of me, oh, in my misery. There stands the glass. Fill it up to the brim till my troubles grow dim. It's my first one today. Yeah, fill it up to the brim. It's my first one today.
I mean,
Yes.
I don't even know, like, what are we even talking about? Like, who are you?
I know.
Like, good
The look of
question. Like,
confusion on your
Great
face.
question.
wondering-
Who are you?
I'm so confused.
I keep wondering how in the world I ended up rubbing shoulders with such talent.
I know.
Oh.
Your voice
Like,
is just
good
so
Lord.
beautiful.
That was amazing, Mike.
Mike, like it's just so reverberating and beautiful, and it's just so wonderful, gorgeous.
Mike,
goes
Mike,
so
we
well.
want Hunter to narrate our lives, but if you want to come over and sing us to sleep at night, let's do it.
So awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we saw Jack Johnson last night.
What?
You did
Sun-
not.
On
Stop
Sunday,
it.
Sunday night,
You
Hollywood
did.
Bowl.
and
Oh
I
my
feel
God.
like that kind of inspired.
You did. Okay, I need to hear
Yeah.
the story. How was it?
Oh my God, I think it was the best Jack Johnson show I've been to.
How many have you been to?
That's my third one. You've seen him more, I think. Wait, no, that was my fourth one. I think.
Wow. I haven't seen
We've
anybody
seen
four
three
times.
together now, right?
So,
Yeah,
what would you
Barbara
say,
Hall,
Nicole and
Moody,
Mike?
yeah.
What would you say makes him so impressive? What lands for you? Is it his voice? Is it his guitar work?
It's
Is
so
it
hard to
combination?
choose.
I think it's
Well,
his personality
yeah,
for me.
yeah.
Like he's just so like a
regular person down
like
to earth.
very down to earth. He'll be up there and just like making jokes in between songs and just talking that like if he screws up during a song, he'll just laugh it off and like stop
like-
and talk about it. And it's just like he's just such a real
You
person.
just feel like you're
but he
hanging
just
out with
makes
your
these
friend.
beautiful
Yeah,
songs.
and just very humble, and like right at the start, he was like telling he gave the audience permission to just like stand up and
Yeah,
dance.
we were at
like,
the Hollywood Bowl. He's like, it was all awkward the first song, and then he said, "By the way, like, go ahead and stand up. You know, if you like the song and you want to dance, like, stand up. I'm giving you permission. Everyone else just has to look at your butts from behind you.
That's great.
Just tell
Yeah,
And then
Jack
he's-
Johnson told you.
and then he's like, but if you want to sit, like you can sit too. Like that's totally like I would be sitting as well, and like it's just
I would be so. That's great.
yeah. And he had this show was really special because he had some special guests with him. He had Paula Fuga, who he does a lot of songs with. She's from Hawaii as well. And then he had this really impressive like jam band with him. I forget the name. Do you remember?
I think it was
my God.
Ron Artis.
The special sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It was so good, you guys.
And it's so interesting, like if you go to people that you love concerts, like you can go to one concert and it's crazy and everyone's like out of control and loving it, and then you go to a different concert in a different city and everybody's like super reserved and you're like, what the hell? Why is everybody
yeah,
just sitting
that
down?
and like it depends where you're sitting too, like the venue, right? As
That's
well.
what happened when I went to Ben Folds. Like he is my number one. Like I'm obsessed with him. I love him so much. I went to his concert a couple months ago and I was just sitting around with a bunch of old people and they were just kind of like confused and concerned and
Like observing him rather than
Yeah.
like
and he
Like a
was talking
fan.
about getting high and I was just like, yes, bitch, and people were like, oh.
We don't do that here.
We're
You
in
clearly
Santa
don't
Clarita,
even
ma'am.
go here.
Ma'am, you're lost.
well, he probably felt. Did he feel awkward too? Because like
Yeah.
definitely the
Yes.
artist like vibes gets.
He was kind of like, okay, guys, thank you for the 3 people that like.
But if Ben
love you."
Folds didn't feel awkward, it wouldn't be Ben Folds.
Right.
I mean, it's really hard. It's really hard to perform in front of an audience that's just not. Even if they're receptive and like happy with what you're doing, if they're not outward about it, you're like,
Yeah, you're like, you might love me, but I can't hear you or feel you, so
I don't.
Exactly.
I need the validation right now.
And I think that was the cool thing about like the permission to stand up, because it is awkward. Like we were at the Hollywood Bowl and it's all seating.
Unless
and
you're
it's
in
like
the
I
very
want to
front.
dance, you know, like I want to stand up and move around, but
Please
there's
clap and like, yeah, exactly.
people behind you, and then you feel weird. So he
Right.
was like, "Don't feel weird, just
and
tell them
you
that I told
feel
you."
like, are people watching me and like laughing at me?
Somebody videotaping me. It's going to be up on TikTok tomorrow.
Right.
Well, this
You
is
know
something
what?
that's always
It
bugged
was
me about
awesome.
classical concerts. Everybody, modern audiences are like, you have to sit there and go,
And do not
and watch the show.
don't
Do not
you
make a peep.
dare.
Don't breathe.
Zero. Yeah.
Don't
you
you
can't
clap
breathe.
between movements.
off.
It is not allowed.
But
Don't you
back
dare.
in Beethoven's time and earlier, it was very common for people to talk all the way through.
They were
performances.
like
It was
drinking
big-
whiskey and
they were-
getting high.
Yeah,
I'm just
they were,
kidding.
Yeah. No, they
seriously,
were.
big social events.
100%.
In fact, Haydn, his famous surprise symphony, and it's named that because there's this huge loud chord. The second movement of symphony is typically very gentle and lyrical, and he puts this big old pump right in the middle of it because people had a tendency to eat too much during the concert and they would fall asleep.
Oh, he
Haydn
wants
liked
to wake
mess
him up.
Haydn would have been fun at a dinner party. He loved to mess
Oh,
with people.
he would have.
And
That's
and
brilliant.
so, he wrote the surprise symphony to wake everybody up.
That's so awesome. I love how you know like all these facts about.
I know.
I come by it
David knows
honestly. I was a
I
music
mean,
major,
David knows
so.
everything.
Oh yeah,
I studied.
that
Just
would.
wait for the New Year's Eve party.
Yes.
I don't know anything about New Year's, so.
New Year's
Must be
Eve.
New Year's. so
My
it's-
birthday as well,
Oh yeah.
New Year's Eve is. Yes.
sir. Just had to throw that, out there.
Yes.
It's New Year's Eve this year. Hold on.
Is it? I feel like it's a Saturday.
I know someone like a
think it
teacher
lands
of
on a
mine.
weekend.
A teacher of mine was like, "Oh, people count down till your birthday's over. That's sad." And I was just like, "What?"
Never looked at it that way before.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
thought about that.
Psycho teacher.
Thanks a bunch.
You guys, we have an amazing final song. Well, maybe final. I don't know if we're doing
That
other
wheel.
songs. But we've got one more person on the wheel.
We would never do songs
No.
after the end of the show.
Thank you.
That
for
does not
making
ever
me
happen.
last.
Not allowed.
I'm really happy to be last, actually.
It's about as allowed as doing musical theater on this channel. So
Stop it.
We don't do that.
Jamie, I'm so happy, like, because we didn't know you were joining until right before the show started,
so
and
you
I'm so
walked in and
happy
we're
that
like,
you've been here the whole time. Oh my god.
Thank you. I'm
Such a
so
treat.
happy to be here. I'm really,
you-
really happy to
Do
be.
you
part
also
of it.
have the day off tomorrow?
I don't, but I have to work a half day, so it's kind of like a day off. So
Okay.
yeah,
Are
we're
you
so
getting
happy
to
about
sleep
that.
in, or are you getting to get home
I
early?
say, which half
I
of the
get to
day?
sleep in.
Ooh.
Yay! That's why I'm still
Here's
here.
to that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's hear you guys.
All right, I'm gonna do a little Alanis Morissette.
I
Tell
almost.
us about the song.
So this is
Ew.
a B track. This is a B track on an Alanis Morissette album that I was super obsessed with in high school, and when my boyfriend of 18 months broke up with me, which was like 10 years back then. It was devastating, right? So I remember listening to this on my CD that I bought from Tower Records in Thousand Oaks, and it was just like a huge deal. So that's what I'm going to do. It's called Your House.
What track was it on the CD?
I think it was called a B track. I don't know.
It was the like secret track.
Oh,
It's the
secret
secret
track.
track,
Yes,
right?
I think you're right.
Track. And
Yes.
what album was it on? I'd have to look too.
I
because
just
I
don't know. I'm sorry. I don't
I think
know.
it was Jagged Little Pill.
I don't think I've ever heard
on-
this, and I'm very excited to hear it.
Also, what's a secret track? Because here on Deep Cuts, I don't know anything about that.
It
Never heard
means
of
like once you listen to the whole album, you have to like listen to 5 minutes of silence, and then maybe you get a cool track.
It's like on the last track.
Yeah.
It's like an 8-minute
Tagged
long
on.
track.
Yeah.
Can't
And I
wait.
remember
so it
the
looks like
first
it
time,
is.
the
It
first
is
time I heard this, I was like, my mind was freaking, I won't say it, freaking blown. And I was just like, okay, I'm done. Yeah, this is it. So that's what I'm doing.
I can't wait for my mind to get freaking blown. Fucking blown.
Here we go. I went to your house, walked up the stairs. I opened the door without ringing the bell. I walked down the hall into your room where I could smell you, and I shouldn't be here without permission. I shouldn't be here. Would you forgive me, love, if I dance in your shower? Would you forgive me, love, if I laid in your bed? Would you forgive me, love, if I stay all afternoon? No. I took off my clothes, put on my robe. I went through your drawers and I found your cologne. Down to the den, I found your CDs and I played your Joni. And I shouldn't stay long. You might be home soon. I shouldn't stay long. Would you forgive me, love, if I danced in your
your shower, would you forgive me, love? If I laid in your bed, forgive me, love. If I stayed all afternoon, no. I burned your incense, I ran a bath, noticed a letter that stayed on your desk. It said, hello, love, I missed you so, love. Meet me at midnight. And no, it wasn't my writing. Oh, it wasn't my writing. So forgive me, love, if I stand in your shower. Forgive me, love, for the salt on your tears. So forgive me, love, if I cry all afternoon. No.
So dramatic. So dramatic, guys.
So dramatic. I was like, does it end like that? Oh my god.
That's how it ends, guys. That's how it ends.
I was like,
Never have I heard that, and I never want to hear any other version ever again. That's so amazing.
It's
Wow.
so ridiculous.
Alanis, my God, that's another. You know what? When we were talking about Jack Johnson, I almost brought up Alanis because I've only seen her once in concert. It was at a music festival that we went to together,
Just only seen her once.
and yeah. I've
If
only
she
seen her
comes
that
back, I want to see her in
She
concert.
was so like Mike always says this, like not what you would or not what you would expect, I guess you were saying. She was just like so humble, almost like shy to be in front of that big crowd, and just so
And she's
beautiful.
in such a like a good place now. Like, you know, she was so unhappy for so long, and like every time I hear her talk, she's just so peaceful. I love it.
Wait, who told you she was unhappy?
I mean,
How do you know that?
I don't know. It's just a feeling. I'm connected psychically to
Her
her.
music told us. Just kidding.
Oh, hey, Hunter just got here. Hi, Hunter.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
That was so beautiful, Jamie.
I also just want to throw out there that we have a super chat Venmo to thank you. To my sweet mother-in-law, Carmen.
Aw, yay, Carmen.
Yes, Carmen. Yes.
Carmen,
Love
yes,
you.
go,
Thank you for
Carmen.
supporting our show.
Thank you, Mama.
Yes.
Yep.
You know what's so great, you guys?
It was a fun night, and you were here. And
So here's the thing: is it's so crazy that nobody even knows. But the Pierces are about to give us an impromptu song. Yay!
That's the end of the show. Bing.
you just want the show to keep going.
No, I'm just.
We wouldn't dream of making the show keep going. We wouldn't. Dream.
I was thinking of
It's
one more
over.
together.
I was just trying to be funny,
Spin, spin.
Let's go.
but I will never forget.
Oh, true.
The look on their face.
I know. It's okay. It's okay.
That's fine.
How did David go?
I know.
Well-
He's like, I'm out of here. Bye.
Done.
What's that?
Sorry.
What just happened?
Yeah, we
We're
don't
just
know what.
throwing everything. Feel free to. Just say goodnight to everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got more music. I think some other people might have more music. I don't know how late everyone wants to stay up. I don't know if people are going to keep watching, but I'm having fun.
Might as well wrap it up and see if it hangs out.
Yeah, we'll just have to
That
see what
sounds good.
happens.
Sorry,
Yeah.
what are we doing?
We're wrapping up the night.
Oh, we're wrapping up.
Oh,
Wrapping
hey, did you
up.
want really quick though? Wait a minute.
Did you have some people say thank you to?
No, but hold on.
Oh.
Wait.
What?
Never mind. No, that's
Waiting.
the wrong one.
Oh, we're in promo stuff.
Except that I don't
Promo
know.
before
I don't
we
know
say-
where my promo is.
Promo
What's
before we
mine?
say
There it is.
goodnight.
I have it mislabeled. I was like, where's mine? Tomorrow, Dari and I are going to be doing a duet, and I'm going to be doing some music for Latin Music Night. If you have not sent in your requests, send them in. Write meow. www.amandasings.live.
Right, meow.
Right meow. So we announced earlier today that we were going to have a Lovecast, but little change of plans. Okay. Postponed for just a little bit. Okay. So look out for number 123. That'll be coming to you very soon. Next week we are going to have a gaming with Dari on Tuesday. So excited for that. Episode number 8. And looking a little bit into the future, we are going to have a POVS Halloween tea party that is going to be on Friday, October 21st at 7 p.m. with many of your favorite Vaudacity Network stars. And I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm so excited because we are going to have a suggestion box. I'm so excited for suggestion box coming back. Yes. So join Tom Carosa, Karen Bond, Dylan White, Denny Siegel, and Paul Carganilla. And looking even further into the future, Polly's Picnic, on a cruise, on a boat, Friday, March 31st to Monday, April 3rd. Contact Anna Ginavola if you would like more information. You're going to see these amazing performers. It's going to be great. So join us for that. And with that, I will... Whoop, not that. Wrong show. There we go. Close enough.
We know you're just plugging for tomorrow night.
Right? Yeah. Totally. I mean,
You have to.
what?
All of the things.
Look, just start sending me Venmos now.
I thought you were going to say requests.
No, just start sending me your tips.
That's not what this is really about. Okay.
We're just gonna skip the whole singing thing completely.
Yeah,
just send the money. Send it
You're going to have
on.
a video with just your Venmo.
The whole show for an hour and a half. Just a Venmo.
I'll animate it, so it'll go like this.
Oh.
Great show hosted by the one and only Nicole Pierce.
Yes, Nicole.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. I loved the song choices. I'm excited. I love this show. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to say goodnight.
Good night.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you, Nicole.
Bye, everyone. Good night.
Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down.
Times have changed, and we've often rewound the clock since the Puritans got a shock when they landed on Plymouth Rock. If today any shock they should try to stem, instead of landing on Plymouth Rock would land on them. In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking, but now God knows anything goes. Good authors too, who once knew better words, now only use four-letter words, writing prose. Well, anything goes. The world has gone mad today, and good's bad today, and black's white today, and day's night today. When most guys today that women prize today are just silly gigolos. And though I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer when I propose that anything goes.
nightclubs is getting matey with gigolos. Well, anything goes. When mothers pack and leave poor fathers because they decide they'd rather be tennis pros. Well, anything goes. If driving fast cars you like, if low bars you like, if old hymns you like, if bare limbs you like, if Mae West you like, or me undressed you like, well, nobody will oppose. When every night the set that's smart is intruding in nudist parties in studios. Well, anything goes. The world has gone mad today, and good's bad today, and black's white today, and day's night today. But most guys today, the women prize today, are just silly gigolos. And though I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer when I propose. Well, anything goes. If saying your prayers you like, if green pears you like, if old chairs you like, if back stairs you like, if young bears you like, with young bears you like, well, nobody will oppose. And though I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer when I propose. Anything goes. Anything goes.
Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. What I've got they used to call.
It's 2:45. There's no one in the place except you and me. So set 'em up, Joe. I've got a little story I think you should know. I'm drinking, my friend, to the end of a brief episode. Make it one for my baby and one more for the road. I've got the routine, put another nickel in the machine. I'm feeling so bad. Can't you make the music easy and sad? I could tell you a lot, but you gotta be true to your code. Make it one for my baby and one more for the road. You'd never know it, but buddy, I'm a kind of poet, and I've got a lot of things I'd like to say. when I'm gloomy, won't you listen to me till it's talked away? That's how it goes. Joe, I know you're getting anxious to close. Thanks for the cheer. I hope you didn't mind my bending your ear. But this torch that I found, it's gotta be drowned, or it soon might explode. Make it one for my baby, and one more for the road. The long, so long, winding road. It's 2:45. There's no
Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. What I've got they used to call the blues. Nothing is real. Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around.
Spin, 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 spin around, spin around. The harlequin dances
costume of greed. Spin around, but under his makeup his age can't be seen. Spin around, but where are you spinning? When will you know that life is for living, that it isn't a show? Spin, 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 spin around, spin around. You look out on the city from your penthouse so high. Spin around, but your pedestal's your prison and so is your high. Spin around, but where are you spinning? When will you know that life is for living, that it isn't a show? Spin, 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 spin around, spin around. Your pills are your conscience, they make everything seem alright. Spin around, take a white one, go to sleep. Take a red one, stay up all night. To spin around, but where are you spinning? When will you know that life is for living, that it isn't a show? Spin, 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 spin around, spin around, spin, 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 spin away, spin away, spin, 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 spin around, spin around.
Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. The coffee's all gone and my eyes burn like fire. It's way past the hour when most folks retire. You told me you'd call me, but you haven't yet, and I'm down to my last cigarette. I'm down to my last cigarette, for I know what made you forget. You're still out there somewhere with someone you've met, and I'm down to my last cigarette. cigarette. Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down.
Hi, everybody. Here we go. Kiss today goodbye. The sweetness and the sorrow. Wish me luck the same to you. But I can't regret what I did for love, what I did for love. Look, my eyes are dry. The gift was ours to borrow. It's as if we always knew. Won't forget, can't forget what I did for love. Gone, love is never gone. As we travel on, love's what we'll remember. Kiss today goodbye and point me toward tomorrow. We did what we had to do. Won't forget, can't regret what I did for love. What I did for love. What I did for love. As we travel on, love's what we'll remember. Kiss today goodbye. Point me toward tomorrow. Point me toward tomorrow. We did what we had to do. Won't forget, can't regret what I did. For love. What I did for love. What I did for love. Guys, it's the worst musical ever. Okay, it's the worst.
talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit, nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. What I've got they used to call